Jey Uso has had enough of this. He's tired of it, and now he is putting everyone on notice. Because what happens when the life of the party suddenly stops playing? Jey Uso, he has a new serious attitude, and he's putting the entire Raw roster on notice. Why the change, though? Because Jey Uso, he simply had enough. He's fed up, and he's tired of fans and critics all saying the same thing, that he's just an entrance. This new ruthless in-ring mentality is Jey Uso's answers to the critics. After losing the World Heavyweight Championship to Gunther earlier this year, the Yeet movement hit the major roadblock. Now, Jey Uso says he's done just having fun. He's focused on getting back to the top of the mountain, and he's ready to prove he has the skills to stay there. Speaking on the Raw Recap podcast, Jey Uso explained his shift in focus, making it clear that while the party isn't over, the mentality has changed. He started by explaining that he still values his connection with the fans, stating, nothing's really changed on me. I still have fun, I still throw a party every Monday, I still like the kids, I still eat with them. But Jey immediately pointed out the fun stops when the bell rings. He knows exactly what's standing in front of him. He said, it's just when the bell rings, I gotta switch modes now. If I'm gonna try to get to the top, get back to the top, I got big hitters in front of me. I got guys like CM Punk, Gunther, Seth Rollins. I gotta get heavy list in front of me. And I just can't play. I just cannot play no more. Now, this is the core of his frustration. This is what he's had enough of. He's tired of the narrative that he can't hang with main eventers once the music stops. He said, I'm tired of people like saying that I'm just an entrance or whatever. I ain't got the skills to hold it down up top, so I switch modes. So how does he plan on, quote-unquote, holding it up to the top? Well, Jey admitted that he might have to tap into a darker, more familiar way of thinking to get the job done. He said it might be going back to the old way of thinking, Bloodline ways, but man, that kind of mentality got the job done. Now look, this comes at a time where Jey Uso will have the ultimate chance to prove his critics wrong at Saturday Night's main event on Saturday, when he challenges CM Punk for the vacant World Heavyweight title. This was after Seth Rollins was unfortunately forced to vacate said championship due to injury. And now we have a real test. This is Jey's test. Can his new quote-unquote bloodline mentality secure him the title and prove that he's the total package, or will CM Punk shatter his main event dreams? This is it though. Jey's new attitude faces its biggest challenge. He has the right mentality. He has a more serious mentality. But will it be enough? And I think there's a underlining situation, right? There's an underlining situation here because people have criticized Jey probably for the last year and a half or so, maybe even going back to the pandemic days. But the main criticism over the last year or so has been, hey, he's all a catchphrase. He can't say a promo without being winded, something literally covered on WWE Unreal. He is only over because of the yeet chant and his entrance where he connects with the fan base like no other. That's all he is. Some people say he's a good wrestler. Some people say he's a decent wrestler. Some people say that he's a decent promo. Some people say he's a bad promo. I would say this. I watch pro wrestling. And I think if you really admit to yourself this, you and I watch pro wrestling because of the characters. You watch it because you find someone or a feud intriguing. You want to follow their journey, right? Or you find a heel that you don't like, right? That gets under your skin. And so you're waiting to see, okay, can this person get screwed over by someone else? It's the characters. It's the stories that we get involved with. Now, I'm not saying that the actual bell-to-bell doesn't matter. It absolutely does. It's half of the reason why we watch pro wrestling. But you can put two guys in there with no backstory, and I'm sorry, you won't care as much compared to two guys that have had, at least an hour worth of build, right? Or a segment worth of build. There's just that intrigue, right? This is an interesting storyline. This is an interesting angle. I'm going to watch what happens when they actually wrestle each other. It's really that simple. Let me know in the comments area below, do you agree or not?